we're just like, you know, my God. And I lost my mind and my health. I was just like, I didn't sleep for a few days. I was so nervous and all that. And Sean thought it was just a raging alcoholic trying to get women. What he didn't know was I was losing body weight and I was just looking for warmth. But I dropped down to like oh man, I was looking really deadly ill. So it was really good. Once it went viral, we had to, you know, we started like, we got to do more videos and stuff like that. And I think it was like you know, it started to catch on. And when the weather got better and I started busking in Toronto, it was more like, you know, they're coming up to meet a guy they already know. I mean, for the most part, there's still some people that didn't. So we just, and not to this Sean. Sean was like, I don't know if I'll ever go viral again. That's the wrong attitude to have. And we did some creative differences, but once we got an idea with Chad Vader, you know, it was like, let's put a crossover because he's a big YouTube guy, and we want to be a bigger YouTube guy. And then that photo alone of us on the subway just went around, like Shaquille O'Neal on his Facebook, and Nickelback, a cracky Canadian band, but they got a following. They tweeted it, so it's just like we can't go viral again. We did with that photo, and then you know, we trying to find what was an appropriate sequel to Batman's Night Out, and then there was a guy dressed as Spider-Man. Go ahead, done that square. I'm like, we got to do something with him because both movies are coming out.
Yeah.
And so
that was a good video. That was. I love that video. Good video.
That was. We did it a couple hours before I boarded a plane. I boarded it pretty banged up. They're like, what happened to you? I'm like, I just wrestled for about a couple hours in a Batman suit. They're like, okay. And so yeah, I got once I landed in California, I got a text saying that went viral, and then I like, see who can do it, and it was perfect. The guy with Spider-Man was great and all that. I mean, you know, I think with that video, it's just like I didn't like spaz out and not sleep for a few days. I was pretty relaxed, but now we're more confident that we're not just one-hit wonders. So that was you know, I mean, I try not to listen to the chirps, but you know, no, I mean, one-hit wonder, like they kind of hit me a little bit. I'm like, and at one point, I think we were trying to force ourselves not to be, but then once we relaxed a little bit, I think it was just something natural. And I think the funniest part about the two videos is watching people's expressions, what's going on, like whether it be the guys at Future Shop saying seriously, or that guy in the pizzeria in the Spider-Man video just getting up and leaving. I think it's funny because they're just like totally not interested, but they are trying to be a straight man. It's a lot of fun. So, you know, I mean, I started off in Hollywood Boulevard because it was a way. I didn't have a visa for one, and for two, it was an easy way to make money and go do stand-up and then whatever. But you know, now it's a little bit different. I mean, there's some people that recognize me in Hollywood and came up and young. My parents are dead, and some people.
Wow.
One guy here came up and did the John Cena, the "You Can't See Me," which is in Batman's Night Out. Yeah. And I'm not sure if he did that because of John Cena or because he saw me in video, but either way, I take it, you know, as a compliment. I've eaten too many beef jerkies because people come up with that stuff and like, can you eat it while I film? I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then, I've had to at least eat 1,000 in the past half year.
Can you open them now? Can you open them now? Are you alright with that now?
Surprisingly, I don't know what happened. I just stayed in character because for people walking by, I didn't know Sean was filming. Sean actually had to open it for me because I gave up. I was just like, you open this. I'm like, I can't. It was funny, but I just really wanted a snack, and I was just like, we got to film, so it's got to be quick. So I didn't think you would pick that up, but it's been a terrific little, you know, subplot of ours, and then we included in subsequent videos and stuff like that, and you know, it's pretty cool when people come up with them. And like, I use them, like when I went to San Diego Comic-Con, I carried the Canadian flag and a bunch of beef jerseys and gave them to people, so they knew what it was. And then that was an interesting one. I got told to go back to Canada a few times. That was cool.
Has anyone ever opened one and just given it to you? Like, here, I've done it for you.
Yeah, no, they want to see me open it. I mean, one person's like, hold on, let me get this for you. And then, you know, but I'm thinking when trying to stir something, one guy's like, I can't get any beef jerky, but here's a crunchy, and he gave me like a chocolate bar. I'm like, okay. And actually, when I first started busking at Covent Garden, within 5 minutes, I had a couple fans. People were like, how are your parents? I'm like, really? The first people? I'm like, that was, you know, really, really cool. I think it's at least twice a day when I do it. I mean, and then obviously, my fan base doesn't originate from here, but it's been pretty cool, and people like me saying that anyways, and they come by and say the lines from both movies and stuff like that. So it's, I think London's Night Out was really, really funny. We didn't get to go on the tube because I was sweating so much, and your tube does not have any air conditioning, so it was just like I can't deal with this anymore with this heat. It was a really hot day. But we did a couple of different interesting things. We went to some of the sites in downtown London and Piccadilly Circus and such. So I thought what we did was really spectacular here. So I hope it, the one thing I didn't realize, Sean says he did, but I'm like, really? Toronto, the media said we were like doing a tourism video for Toronto and showing some of the hot spots. So if we did that incidentally or not, or directly, I think it's cool. So I hope we did the same for London.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun. Like even the spin-off videos I've done, like Multiview, which not through Sean, but other companies and people have been, very, very fun to do.
Yeah.
That was my favorite spin-off, the one of me screaming at people in an office.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious. I did see that. I think
it was.
That and the original Toronto Batman, those two are my favorite videos.
That was that and Canada's Got Talent were my two favorite spin-offs.
Yeah.
But Canada's Got Talent, it was done a long time ago for Batman's Night Out, and a lot of people didn't watch it. But then after Batman's Night Out went viral, and people were looking more for me, then they found that, and they kind of more appreciated that one. Although I don't know, I think it was a little coarse in that one. Like I said, who wants a balloon penis?
Yeah.
And I said, I'll beat the shit out of everybody here, and I try not to do that in my subsequent videos, but that was also 5 in the morning, so.
Now the next section, could we do a little bit while you're speaking the Batman accent?
Sure.
Okay, good. In your mind, what is the biggest thing that's changed in your life since you've been Toronto Batman?
I don't know. A lot of people want a piece of me. Some in a good way, some in a bad. Also, a lot of people don't care about my cholesterol level. Yes, I eat beef jerky, but I don't eat it every day. I don't ever admit it. You guys gotta understand. I want to be famous, but not like John Candy famous. John Candy was a fat Canadian actor who died I think before 50, and he had a heart attack.
And what is next for Batman?
Sorry?
What have you got next for Batman? What's planned?
Well, the Toronto Film Festival is coming, so we'll have a crashing party. More than likely, I'm going to be arrested in a court, so I'll make a good video for Court TV. I can only imagine. We got Fan Expo in Toronto, and I'm going to Dragon Con. I heard a lot of people have sex at Dragon Con. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's why exactly I'm going, but partially, I would say. So yeah, stuff like that. A lot of stuff like that. And another video with Spider-Man, but I'm going to whip his ass this time, okay? You won the first round. I was a little excited. I'll win the second one. Swear to me.
Will you be doing something with Bane?
I don't know. There's a female Bane in Toronto. I kind of like that. But I don't like bald people anyways, so probably not.
And does being Batman help you get the ladies? Has it improved, like just say I'm Batman, do the voice and then the ladies come?
Sometimes it scares them, and I don't blame them, but you just don't understand what it means to be Batman. They shouldn't be scared. They should be willing.
And finally, Batman, what message would you like to give to your fans?
My parents are dead.
Thank you, Batman. Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you.